Hey everybody, it's Dr. Carmen Bryan and this is Car Chronicles. How's everybody doing? You doing all right? Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, let's do this. I was listening to this sermon, I think it was yesterday, and there was a question that was asked that I thought was so, I think it was so pertinent, so relevant to the topics that we talk about concerning narcissists. And I can't think of the name of the pastor, but I thought I just really wanted to share it with you. And I'm going to have to kind of paraphrase some of the things that he said to kind of make it relevant to what we talk about when it comes to narcissist abuse. And the question was this: what potion is being used to intoxicate you? What potion is being used to intoxicate you, to sedate you, to inebriate you, to cause you not to be in your right mind or right emotions, to be seduced by the narcissist? Do understand that there are people that cannot handle you in your right mind, in your right frame of mind, in your right thought process. They have to do something or give you something. And there are people that actually use alcohol or substances to keep you in an altered state in order for them to control you. They know that it's easy to manipulate you, it's easy to get you to agree to or to do things when you're in an altered state of thought. Now, there are some people that use substances like drugs, alcohol, to keep you in an altered state of mind because they cannot handle you in your strength. There are people, what potion, when I say what potion, there are people that constantly bring up the things of your past, the pain and the hurt of your past, or the mistakes that you've made in your past to keep you in that state of shame, guilt, or, in that state of embarrassment, shame, guilt, or in your emotions. They keep you in your emotions because if they can keep you in your emotions or hurt or pain, they keep you in a state where they can control the things that you do. When to control a person, you can control a person emotionally. So if I can constantly bring up the things that you have done, the mistakes that you have made, it'll keep you in your emotions. It'll keep you feeling guilty. It'll keep you depressed or anxious. It'll keep you in a weakened state. You're a weakened emotional state. I'm trying to put these words together because it's all in my head and running together at one time. But it keeps you in this a weak emotional state of mind. It makes you feel less than. It makes you feel unworthy. It makes you feel less than anyone around you. And it gives that person an upper hand to manipulate you, to play puppet master. And like I said, there are people that keep you in a sedated because they can't handle your strength. You have more strength than you really think you have, but they keep you here to entice you. They keep you there to seduce you. They keep you there to maintain a level of control over you, to get you to do what they want you to do. And for a narcissist is to win over their affection, to win over their approval, to win over, they could, because what are you doing with a narcissist? Whether it's a parent, whether it's a romantic relationship, you are trying to win over their affection, their attention, their approval. Especially those of you that have parents that are narcissists. You're constantly living your life trying to prove your worth. You're constantly living your life trying to get them to pay attention to you. Now, if you have siblings, and as I've said in other videos, in a narcissist family, for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, those of you that have been following me for a while, in a narcissist family, and this has been adopted from alcoholic families back in the 90s, not the 90s, in the 80s, where in an alcoholic family, there are roles that people play. And as you guys know, and if you tune into my mother's channel, if you go back and listen to the replay on come on, y'all tell me where is that? On Clubhouse. Go and listen to the Clubhouse. It just gave me ideas on Tuesday. Go back and listen to Your Destiny Helper. But we were talking about the different roles. We happened to be talking about the scapegoat at the time. But as you guys know, that in a narcissist family, everybody plays roles in that family. You have the golden child, you have the scapegoat, you have the quiet child, you have the jester, or the one that tries to, bring the family together by laughing and joking and making it seem like there are no problems. The lost child, the quiet child, the lost child is that rejected child that no one pays attention to, the one that, clothes are usually sloppy, pretty hungry, they have to fend for themselves. But that scapegoat, and we were talking about the scapegoat on Tuesday, but that scapegoat is the truth teller. The scapegoat is the one that won't comply to the dysfunctional cycle of the family. So they become the problem child. And a lot of times they do have problems in school. And a lot of times it's not even the problems that they have at home, is the fact that they will not comply. They're the ones that don't have a problem going head to head or toe to toe with that narcissist. I'm just not going to comply with your dysfunctional demands, or I'm not going to keep the lie or this image up. I'm going to tell the truth. These are the ones that sometimes have relationship problems because they don't trust the people around them. Then you have that golden child. That golden child is the one that narcissist lives through vicariously, because that golden child is doing everything that narcissist ever wanted to do, whether rich, whether famous, whether productive, whether a sportsman, in the sporting arena, very beautiful, whatever, artistic, whatever they may be, that narcissist, they're living the expectations of the narcissist. And this is the only way that they can stay close with that narcissist. They don't have their own identity. They're doing with the narcissist because now they're getting the attention. The moment that golden child does not do the things that narcissist wants them to do to look good, to give them the attention, because it's not about the productivity of that golden child, but is the fact that you're making me look good, and I can claim the fame through you. You're making me look good. Or I got money through you, or I've got attention through you. But the moment that golden child fails at something, they can be switched over to a scapegoat. They can be switched over to the silent or the lost child. They can switch roles, and that scapegoat can become the golden child. But the thing about it is, the whole point is what potion is being used to seduce you, to keep you in a weakened state? Is it the fact that they keep bringing up all your mistakes? Is it the fact that they tell you about, they already know that you have a low self-esteem. So they notice that if I continue to shun you, if I continue to make you feel bad about yourself, if I continue to tell you about all your mistakes and how you're not like your sister or your brother or your cousin or your uncle, or you're not doing what they're doing, why can't you live up to those expectations? And you're living your life totally depressed. You live in your life depressed and rejected. And most of the time, those narcissists are projecting their own insecurities onto you. You're thinking that they're actually talking about you. And majority of the time, even though it may sound or look similar, really they're projecting their insecurities onto you. So this becomes their potion. My potion now is to manipulate you, to make you feel bad, and to keep you emotionally distraught. Even if you've had issues in life or things that have happened in life, and that's the parenting. A lot of times that's the parenting. Now, true enough, a child gets to a certain age, they make their own decision, make their own mistakes. But, if you got a narcissist parent, applaud that parent. That parent has been the contributor to a lot of the mistakes that you have gone through, a lot of the emotional turmoil that you are going through. But you're stronger than what you really think you are. You have more strength. And as long as that narcissist can keep you intoxicated and keep you, keep you in a state of disillusionment, where you don't know the strength that you have, the more power than they have. And for some of you, you have to come to terms with the fact that not every family member is meant for you to stay connected to. Sometimes you literally have to cut off family members in order to survive, grow, and thrive. The problem may not be you. The problem may be the root of where you came from and what potion they're using on you to keep you inebriated, to keep you, ignorant. In other words, lacking the knowledge of who you are and how powerful you really are. It's not the fact that you're weak. It's the fact that they're weak, but they're using all your mistakes and weaknesses against you. But you're stronger than that narcissist. That's why they try to keep a thumb on you. That's why they try to keep their foot on your neck. You're more powerful than they are. You got to realize how powerful, important, beautiful, handsome, smart, intelligent, then the narcissist that they are. There we go. Then they are.